That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Throwing, Mensah. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going for it all. Makes a grab down the middle. It's a seam wide open. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense, is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They want to throw it. Pressure coming. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, LSU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tomlinson. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. The Hokies will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Back to throw. It's Brady. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's Mensah to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to try to get it himself. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the defense had that one sniffed out from the start. But look at this. The offense back on the ball, going with some tempo. This defense has got to communicate fast and get lined up.
There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Hokies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. The run inside. It's Tomlinson. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Got a man. It's Ray. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him, and the matchups are a problem. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Throws for the tight end. Got his man all by himself. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. Third down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say, no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the bomb down the field and make the big play.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Pulls it in. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Mensah. Looking for the score. Touchdown LSU. Makes the grab in the corner.
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Running inside, it's Tomlinson. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Looking for a man. It's Brady. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Dumps it to the back. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Send the tight end in motion. Throwing, Mensah. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Second down, he'll throw it. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Catch in the middle. It's Finley. Turning it on. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down.
Looking for a huge play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tomlinson. Got enough for the 1st. Maybe a crease. The 20. Touchdown, Hokies! He got a step and just dusted the field. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house. Fielded in the end zone, it's Benjamin. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Mensah to throw. That's caught. It's Eakin. He's loose down the middle. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. He goes right back to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quarterback running on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Timeout called by Virginia Tech. That's their third and final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Caught behind the line. It's Tomlinson. At the 15, he's loose. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Brady. Unloads it left. He's got him wide open. He's loose down the left side. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Coming out with it, it's Benjamin. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Mensah. He wants to go deep. Goes high to pull it in. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He's not afraid to go deep. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. They'll move the wide receiver. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Right on the money. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Throwing, Mensah. Looking left. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. And the Wolverines headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's done. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's done. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
There's some room. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The run inside. It's Tomlinson. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Sets up the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
The sure hands. It's Finley. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Back to the ground game on the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
We're only in the opening drive here, guys. He's already making his mark in this game. He is so dynamic from the running back position, and it's obvious in their game plan and what it entails. They are going to force feed him the rock and just wear this defense down.
Looking downfield, it's Brady. Grab near the marker. It's Tomlinson. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss.
Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Wolverines! The extra point here would tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's done. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. On the move. It's done. Still on his feet at the 25. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. This rivalry dates back to 1892, but it was in 1903 that fielding Hurry-Up Yost was worried that Minnesota would contaminate his water supply, hence the start of the Little Brown Jug.
How about that, man? A little tampering back then, you're gonna fix the game, mess with my players, and I think all of those things. It's really cool to learn the backdrops, Jesse, of rivalries and how things are named the way they are and why the hatred usually runs so deep.
And you know what's interesting is a lot of these players on the field right now, they probably don't have any idea of the history and how interesting that is. All they care about is adding another trophy to the trophy case, and they want the Little Brown Jug in that box.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now they'll run it to the right here. Could be an alley. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
All game long, this guy's been putting his toolbox on display. He's got speed, he's got wiggle, he's got vision. That's another long touchdown run, David. And he made no bones about it earlier in the season. He said, I want to win the Doak Walker Award. He's putting up numbers today that are going to help him do that.
Yeah, this will go a long way. Already over 100. Now add this big, long touchdown run. The defense better find some answers because I'm just going to keep giving it to them over and over again until they solve the problem.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Running inside, it's Tomlinson. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Brady. Back open in the middle. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Makes the grab in their space. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a man, it's Brady. Flips it out to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Hit as he throws. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's done. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Got a little grass. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Finds a little space. Spins away from the defense. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Wolverines in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on third down. I know we're in the second quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, and get a little juju going.
Back to throw, it's Brady. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. Turns it on down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Michigan!
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
To advance on the football.
And he's going to try to return this one. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They want to run it left here. Breaks into the open. Running free. Getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Creates a little space. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Gophers will take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for room. It's done. Here's a little room there. He's at the 10. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Running the red zone. It's Fletcher. And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Dropping back, it's Brady. Throws it deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Caught in the backfield, it's Tomlinson. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Golden Gophers will boot it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And the Hokies ready to kick it away first. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. To the air, it's Bailey. Got a man, it's Cobb. At the 45 on his way. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Wants to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. LSU quick to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Dropping back, it's Bailey. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's complete to the left. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the first down marker.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Is trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways.
Snags it and he's open.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Unleashes one. Got it in the middle. It's Tomlinson. All the way. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Back to pass, it's Bailey. It's complete on the right side. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Cobb. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. LSU right back to the line. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it again. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
Back to pass, it's Bailey. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, the defense had the perfect play call on there. Offense trying to go toss into the boundary, but the defense dialed up the corner blitz. Perfect play for the perfect moment. They get the tackle for loss.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ray. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Brady. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted, and the defense is set him up. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB, securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pocket breaking down. Buying some time. Across the 25, he's got room. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Going to the run, it's Cobb. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. This offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Makes the grab on the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
You see this more and more in practice all the time. Everyone practicing one-handed catches ad nauseum, just going up, trying to snag it. Practice paid off for sure.
Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Sends it back in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Gets it to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Hokies will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
He uncorks one deep. Ball's in the deep ball. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The run inside. It's Cobb. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Wide open downfield. He's into the open down the middle. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I'll tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Fires left. Complete downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cobb. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Oh, better look out. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And we talked about this guy coming in the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Running inside. It's Cobb. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
To throw, it's Bailey. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggled to try to find a play to get someone open.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
Wants to fire on second down. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 as we are inside a minute to play here in the third. Wants to throw it again. Going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Brady. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Racing down the left side. He's at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab, it's Cobb. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Zings it complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Looking long. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab on the big throw. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The Tigers are back on top.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted, one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Looking to pass. It's Brady. Got his man on the right. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's loose. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Wilson open on the right side. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go right back downfield. Looking to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. Touchdown, Hokies! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about
maybe some room here.
Ball carried by quarterback. Gain of 21 on the play. And that's good enough.
And the Hokies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The offense changing the play. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Tomlinson. Fighting off the defender. And he get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He's brought down, but enough to move the sticks one more time and to move this game into the win column. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
this is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
And it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys